Hi everyone, welcome, hello. Can you believe it's finally here? Hello everybody. Hello and welcome. Oh my god. When I laugh, these move. Hello everyone, welcome to our 4th annual horror marathon. It is finally here. I am so happy. We're thinking with 100 bits. Be gone, demon. You're gonna have to do more than that to get me to leave. Hi everyone, welcome. Do you like the costume? Is it spooky? I'm a demon today. Thank you for the 500 bits. Hello. Okay, before we do anything, you guys, I will let you know in case any of you guys don't know and it's your first time in our horror marathon. We have jump scare alerts and some of them can get very loud. So just be aware of that. Maybe turn your audio down or whatever, just in case anybody goes crazy and pops those, you know, okay? You know. Oh my god. Hi Jack, how are you? Hi Sherry, thank you. Hi Uber. Hi Gooby. Hi Valley. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you guys like it. I'm so glad to hear it. Hi Em. Hello. Are you guys ready for 3 weeks of scary everything? 3 weeks. Horror marathon. I can't wait. I'm so happy it's finally here. Ha. Hi Decibel Den, welcome. Hi Kobaden. Oh my god. Hi JG, thank you. I'm so glad you guys like the costume. There will be many more costumes throughout this marathon. Am I ready? I mean, yes and no. I've gotten so jumpy. I'm like scared of everything already. We haven't even started playing scary games. Oh my god, Sherry! You guys, can we get some happy birthdays in chat for Sherry? Sherry is so damn sweet. She's always being so sweet and supportive to everyone in our community, whether it's in Discord or in chat. Please give her lots of happy birthday love, okay? Happy birthday, Sherry! I hope you have a wonderful day. And Mo!
Tiefling Mandy.
I'm a demon, actually, but they could double as tiefling, I guess. Hi, Mo! Thank you for 4 months. Welcome back. How are you? Thank you. Wow, a hype train! Mo sold his soul. That's it. We're done. Happy birthday, Sherry. Doesn't look like me. Well, it's me in demon form. Thank you for all the happy birthday wishes to Sherry, you guys. Thank you so much. Where's your demon hound? I think my demon hound is scared of me. Which is fair. I don't blame him. Oh, you guys. Okay, I want to hear yes and no. Have you attended one of our horror marathons before? Yes or no? Let's hear it. Guys, we're gonna have to teach them the ways of the horror marathon. Lots of no's in chat. Some yeses, but a lot of no's. The one earlier this year was like maybe 60% of what they're usually like. We definitely put a lot less into it. I don't think I dressed up or anything. Okay, some yeses, some no's. Okay, well. Hi, Ty. Hello. Never, really. Yeah, so we did do one in spring of this year, but it wasn't quite the same as our usual October horror marathons. It didn't like, we just kind of impromptu did it. We didn't add like that many new alerts or anything like that. This year, you guys are in for a treat. It's gonna be a good marathon. You know, I haven't even listened to the alerts that Mo set up. I have not even heard them. I don't know why I didn't preview them, but I just trusted him, left it entirely in his hands, and I haven't even heard them. So we have a lot. If you guys don't know anything about our alerts, as I was saying at the beginning, they can get pretty loud. I think Mo will be like modifying them throughout the day. So if they're like absurdly loud or too quiet, he'll change them for tomorrow. But he added a bunch of new ones. There's some older ones, lots of jump scares. And if you do decide to use the jump scare alerts, make sure you time it well. Wait for the right time. And I say that because I want you to be satisfied with the result. Yes, so jump scare alerts. All the info is there. Thank you, Gooby, for putting that there. Mo also put it in the Discord as well if you want to look at it there. And I think he might have put it below the stream also. But yeah, so jump scare alerts, lots of them, lots of different ones, lots of small ones, bigger ones, the, higher in amount that you go, the more large and scary they are. So yeah, that's our jump scare alerts. I plan to do quite a few costumes during our marathon too. I have some very gory, bloody costumes that I'm gonna wear. I think tomorrow I have one in mind. So I'm excited to show you guys that. And I'm feeling brave enough to finally, after 3.5 marathons, agree to play Outlast, which to me is probably one of the scariest games aside from Visage or Visage, whatever you call it. Outlast is probably one of the scariest games to me, and we're playing it today. We're playing it today! Why do I do this to myself? But I knew that you guys would have a good time, and it's really scary. And it's like, if you guys don't know the game, it's set in a mental hospital. It's very scary. I don't like that one. Oh my god, that one's so creepy. Holy. Sai, thank you for the 400 bits. That one's so creepy. Oh my god. But yeah, we're playing Outlast today. XBB. Thank you. Oh my god. XBB, thank you for continuing to sub to Convoluted. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And Mercurial, hello. Welcome back. Thank you so much for 11. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Maul, thank you so much for the 25 gifted subs. Oh my god, Maul. Ooh. Oh man, we're off to a creepy start, you guys. Thank you so much for the hype train. You know what, for you, I'll put in the other one for the full experience. Side, thank you for the 333 bits. Maul, thank you so much again for the 25 gifted subs. That alert just woke everyone up who's ready for horror games now. Yes, so yes, Tortured Soul Screaming goes with the overall aesthetic. Yes. Ooh, that atmosphere though. I like it. Hi, Alex in Wonderland. Welcome. Sorry, I saw a few questions. Yeah, you're ready? Oh, it's so spooky. I still have other stuff to explain, but I'm missing stuff in chat. Hold on. Mercurial, thank you for the sub for 11 months, by the way. I think I missed that. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And XBB, thank you for the sub. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, Outlast is really scary, you guys. It's really scary. Hi, Avenger. Welcome. Hello, hello. That one's so realistic. Did he get a video of somebody actually getting tortured? That one's so realistic. Oh my god. Sorry, thank you for the 666 bits. Oh my god. Thank you. Hi, Steven. Welcome. Valley, you got your squishy? Good. I got my coffee. I got my sweater. I got my blanket. I got the cuties. So let me finish explaining, you guys. So Horror marathon. It's going to be 3 weeks long. 3 weeks of non-stop scary games. We haven't committed to everything yet. We haven't fully decided on the games, but we're starting with Outlast, which is going to be... I don't guarantee that I'll finish it, but I will do my absolute best. We probably will be playing Alien Isolation as well, since I own it. We might play Layers of Fear 2. Those are the only ones I want to mention because I don't want to let anybody down. If I'm feeling brave enough, you guys, we might play Visage or Visage, whatever you call it. I think that one is probably the scariest. Shit, damn it. That's a good one. Sherry. Damn it. Oh, also, I have this on, by the way. A heart rate monitor on. You can see that made me jump. Oh my god. Oh, Sherry, thank you for the $16.66. Oh man, yeah, we got the heart rate monitor. Gooby, thank you so much for suggesting it. It is such a good idea. I'm probably gonna mostly turn it off until we're actually playing the game, just cause like, side. Thank you. Thank you for the 500 bits. I appreciate it. And Nightly, hi, welcome. Oh my god. Huh. Hi Nightly, how are you? Welcome on into our horror marathon. We're just getting started. Hello, hello. I hope you're doing awesome today. Thank you so much. The heart rate monitor is really cool. I don't know exactly how accurate it is, but generally I think it shows pretty good, like the difference. Like I sprinted up and down the stairs to test it and it went up to like 110. So I think like when I'm not streaming, my resting heart rate was at 69. AC, hello. Thank you for gifting us up to Nightly. I appreciate it. And Nightly, welcome on in. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Thank you so much, AC, for gifting that sub to Nightly. And thank you for the shout out for Nightly as well. But yeah, I'm going to turn off the heart rate monitor because like, it's just kind of weird having it on. I feel very vulnerable and exposed. So when we're playing our game, I'll turn it back on. But it is here. But yeah, I'll hide it away for now. That singing one is creepy, right? Is Benji hiding? No, he's not here right now. He's upstairs. I think he's scared. But Nightly, I hope you had a wonderful stream. Thank you so much for rating. Excuse me, to anybody that's new, welcome. We are just getting started with our 4th annual horror marathon. We have a lot of fun and very scary plans for this marathon, so stay tuned. It's gonna be a blast, you guys. And I will say, I didn't like scare games before we started doing these marathons. But then I did my first horror marathon, and I started to understand the charm of horror marathons and playing horror games. Like, there's something really cozy about just like getting sucked into a scary game and playing this game as a community, and we're all invested and we're all like suffering together, but we're all interested to see what happens in the story. And usually scary games actually have really good stories too, which is cool. So yeah, this is our 4th one, our 4th October horror marathon. Crazy. Yeah, they're a blast. If this is your first one, well, welcome. I don't know if I listed everything that is planned for the marathon yet. My medical diagnosis based on your heart rate tendencies, yeah. That was creepy.
You look great tonight, Mandy.
Oh my god.
Also, ha ha ha.
Aureus was the MVP last horror marathon, I think. Aureus, welcome back. It is so good to see you. Thank you for the 999 biddies. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. And damn, I think that's a baby from Resident Evil Village. Oh, this ghostly murmurs got creepy. Aureus, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Dead Space is a good game. Yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, feel free to mention them or throw them in Discord. We have like a master list of games that people have suggested that Mo's gonna like look through and see if we'll play. It's 3 weeks long, so we have tons of time to play lots of different games. You never realized you could enjoy horror stuff until the marathon last year. I'm so glad you were able to enjoy it, Josh. Yeah, I mean, it's just something really unique and special, and it's just such a fun event, and every year it gets better and better, like seriously gets better and better every year. The alerts get better and better. Mo does a really good job on them. We have even more Halloween emotes, by the way. If you didn't see it, Mo made us, I think, 4 more today. So we have 4 more Halloweenified emotes. You can see them in chat. You stand by Visage. Okay, look. Look. I really want to play Visage for you guys. I really do. But I don't know if I can do it. So what I've told people is that if you want to see me play Visage, let's just like get the marathon underway a bit. Let me like get a bit more strong against scary stuff, and then we can play Visage. Okay? But it's on Xbox Game Pass, so like why not, you know? It's me. Hi, Coca. Can we take a moment to thank Mo for all the behind-the-scenes stuff? For real, Ty, thank you so much. Mo has put a lot of work into this horror marathon. You might just mostly see me working, but Mo has been doing, honestly, most of the behind-the-scenes setup for all the tech stuff, all the decision-making. Yeah, so can we get some love in chat for Mo? I don't think he's in the chat right now, but can we get some love in the chat for Mo? Just wait until you hear these alerts. Just wait. Actually, I haven't heard them, but I know they're gonna be good. Thank you for the love in chat for Mo, you guys. Thank you. We didn't ever finish Amnesia. No, we didn't. I really enjoyed Amnesia, actually. I thought it was very good. Also, Guardian, hey, it's good to see you back. Welcome back. Don't do that. If you jump, it's okay. But if you get really spooked out, that's scary. Oh, I'll get very scared throughout this marathon. Believe me, I'm not brave. Like, I don't do horror marathons and just like, oh yeah, it's just casual. No, it's terrifying to me. I'm a huge scaredy cat. So, yeah. It's great entertainment for you guys. And I suffer for your pleasure, so... yeah. Ah, Twitch mobile sucks. You should work on your cardio. Excuse me. I have the thing on. You can't even see. Oh my god. Josh, thank you so much. 1 year? No way.
QTier7 had to get in on these creepy emotes. Also, 1 year.
Thank
QTier,
you.
hey.
Oh my god, Josh, thank you for 1 year of being part of the Comfy Cozy stream on Twitch. Thank you so much. A year ago, you joined our Comfy Cozy fam. Thank you so much, Josh. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing great today. Welcome back to the Comfy Cozy fam. Oh my god. Okay. What else was I saying? Oh. Where are the eyes? What eyes? Oh, I know. Isn't it creepy AF? Mo took away the eyes. And QT stab. It's even worse, Aureus. The eyes have been torn out. No more eyes. Creepy, hey? Oh my god. Wow. Who will be the one that scares the horns off of me? Literally, they like shake when I move. So you might. They're like, I had to like attach them. You can see like this headband. I had to like hand tie them to this headband, so they're not on that sturdy. Okay, so anyway, plans for the rest of the horror marathon. Lots of costumes, a whole bunch of different scary games. Probably Visage, since I know you guys are looking forward to that, but it's gonna be really freaking scary, but you know, I'll probably try it. Oh, and excuse me, PT, I was watching some videos about scary games, and I heard about that, but apparently you can't play it anymore, right, Critizen? The horror game demo by Kojima? That's what that is, right? Okay, so horror marathon, bunch of costumes, 3 weeks of scary games. We have our emotes in chat. We have our alerts. We're also going to be reading some spooky stories together and maybe watching some spooky YouTube videos too once the marathon gets underway. Yeah, if you guys have game suggestions, put them in Discord or message them in chat, and we will look into them. So yeah, cheers! Horror Marathon Day 1. Let's go. Yeah, I found a story I want to read to you guys actually before we start our game, okay? I'm going to read you a story right now. I was just browsing and this one sounded like it would be creepy. So are you guys ready for a scary story? Wait, also look at this beautiful mug. It's not Horror Marathon at all, but my mother-in-law got it for me on Vancouver Island. It's from a Canadian Indigenous artist. Isn't it beautiful? It's so nice. Just in case you guys wanted to see. It's from an artist on Vancouver Island. It's so pretty. Oh, and also happy Canadian Thanksgiving. To any Canadians in chat, happy Canadian Thanksgiving. We didn't really do anything for it. We might see family next weekend or something, but yeah. Turn the lights off and put a flashlight under your chin. I tried, I don't know if you guys noticed a difference, but I also tried to like dim the lights in here a little bit, make it a bit more moody, less bright. I don't know if you guys noticed a difference, but it's a little bit darker in here. I don't think it's dark enough for a flashlight to work though. I don't think so. Ooh, so spooky. Ooh. Sorry. The Last of Us is really good. I would play it not on a horror marathon, but it's really good, Chisa. What do you think of Metroid Dread after watching Nimmer play it? I mean, since I've never really played a game like that, I can't really assess anything about it. It's just like not really the kind of game I can envision myself playing, but I love to see people having a great time with it. But yeah, I don't really have any thoughts, to be honest, on it. It was fun watching him play it, but yeah, I don't really play games like platformers like that very much. You did notice, yeah. Yeah, not really, Josh. I do play platformers, but usually it's something like Ori and the Blind Forest, or like I would play Hollow Knight, you know, things that are a little bit different, not like arcade style. I guess, I don't know if that's what you call it, but you know what I mean. You see a lot more Thanksgiving memes when it's happening in America, yeah. You like the Metroid games? Oh, cool, Diddy. That's awesome. Have lots of fun with that. It's for a specific audience? Yeah, definitely, yeah. They're the inspiration for Ori and Hollow Knight. Yeah, like they're the foundation. I like they created a whole genre, right? Metroidvania. Them and Castlevania games created like a whole genre. Yeah, it's cool. Okay, I'm gonna read you guys a spooky story. Are you ready? Are you ready, chat? Oh, this vibe though is so creepy. Okay. It's so bright, sorry. Okay. 4 years ago, I lived in a very large farmhouse that was converted into 2 apartments. The house was known as the Old Boys' Home. It was used to house boys with behavioral issues, but was closed due to allegations of molestation. Anyway, I was living with my boyfriend and 3-year-old daughter at the time. My bedroom had a large fireplace that had been boarded up and painted over. I decided to push my bed up against it one day while I was rearranging things. It was like a headboard. That night, around 1 a.m., I heard a small voice saying, "Mom, Mommy, Mommy. I had sat up in bed but didn't see anything, so I reached over my boyfriend, trying to grab my daughter and put her in our bed. I kept feeling around and was still hearing the voice, but I couldn't feel her. My boyfriend woke up and turned the bedside lamp on, asking me, "What are you doing?" I explained that Amelia was trying to get into her bed and I was reaching for her. There was no one there. My daughter was sound asleep in her room. The next night, around 1 a.m. again, my dog started to whimper at our door. So my boyfriend got up to take him outside. You know that feeling in a bed when someone lies down next to you, where the bed pushes in and there's a warmth in your back? I felt that. So I assumed my boyfriend had come back to bed. I rolled over. My boyfriend wasn't in the bed though. And I felt the bed release pressure. Whatever was laying next to me had gotten up in that second. I moved my bed the next day to the other side of the room, and I never had another incident in the 2 years that remained in the house. Give it a rating, chat. Rate it out of 10. What do you think? Scary? I give it a 7. Maybe a 6. Is there a sub goal for turning lights down? No, we're not doing that this year, Aureus. I have the lights turned down quite a bit, so it's a lot darker in here. I didn't want them to be totally off though, because I think it would look weird with this new setup and stuff, and like it wouldn't show the costumes. I think, at least for the beginning, I think we're gonna keep it just like this. And we don't have any like goals or anything like that. Just, you know, just fun alerts as incentive. Yeah, no lights down. And I wear headphones all the time now, so that's not an incentive this time too. You guys think it was a 6? The ending turned it into a 2. Yeah, the writing wasn't the best. Okay, let's see. Okay. I currently live in a haunted house. I've heard voices, footsteps. Lights have been turned on and off. One of the ghosts has a thing for silverware. I hear it clattering in the drawer all the time, and sometimes a knife or two will end up in the wrong slot in the drawer. That's really creepy. But the strangest, scariest experience I had was the first night I spent in the house. I wasn't finished moving in. There were boxes everywhere. I didn't even have my mattress up there yet. I was sleeping on an old futon mattress, watching a video on my phone, when I get a pins and needles feeling of my feet falling asleep. Except it wasn't on my feet. It was on the top of my head in the shape of a hand. I said good night, turned off my light, and tried to sleep. When I woke up, my closet door was ajar. But other than that, everything was otherwise untouched. I guess whoever my unseen roommate is just wanted to check out who I was on my first night. No, you know what I don't like? I don't really like the ones that try to be realistic. You know what I mean? Of like these scary stories. Cause like they like I don't know. They like take away the fun of it trying to be like too realistic. You know what I mean? But I don't know. They're stories people have shared, so they're truer. I don't, take it as you will. I want fictional. Fiction. Okay. Fiction. Yeah. No worries, Candy. I'm happy to answer. Hi, bro. Welcome. Stuff creaking in an old house is expected, not scary. You prefer realistic? Those aren't great ones, though. I mean, it's hard to, like... I just like good ones. I don't care if it's fiction or like, realistic. But, like, the ones that you can... Like, somebody's trying to make something, like, really scary out of something that's just kind of, like, only a tiny bit weird isn't really that interesting. I like a good story, you know? Click if you dare 100 favorite horror stories. Oh, these are, like, actual stories. Okay, let's read this. A 2-sentence horror story. I finally found my wife the kidney she needed. It took forever to track down everyone she donated organs to after the crash. I don't get it. I found my wife the kidney she needed. It took forever to track down everyone she donated organs to after the crash. So, was he taking her organs back? He did? He reconstructed her body? Really? Is that? Yike. Okay, top 10 ghost stories. Ghosts of Tsushima? What? Oh, never mind. Ghosts of Tsunami. Never mind. My eyes read what I wanted to... what I thought. Oh, this is... He rebuilt her house. Oh my god. Okay, 5 short stories that will scare you. Oh god, okay. This sounds scary. This short ghost story found on Reddit is super creepy. Mommy told me never to go in the basement, but I wanted to see what was making that noise. It kind of sounded like a puppy, and I wanted to see the puppy. So I opened the basement door and tiptoed down a bit. But I didn't see a puppy, and then Mommy yanked me out of the basement and yelled at me. Mommy had never yelled at me before, and it made me sad, and I cried. Then, Mommy told me never to go into the basement again, and she gave me a cookie. That made me feel better, so I didn't ask her why the boy in the basement was making noises like a puppy, or why he had no hands or feet. That's a good one. I give that one a 7.5. Ooh. Hi, TwitchBot. Happy Canadian Thanksgiving to you. Me either, Strike Crash. I went into a house my parents were looking at buying when I was alone and walked past the upstairs bathroom. A deep, scary growl came from the bathroom, but nothing was there. Oh, God. No. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Dororo ghost story. Okay, kidding. You ever watch Goosebumps as a kid? I did. I don't remember any of them, but I did watch it. What happened to me? I became a demon. Hello? I'm a demon. A Tiefling warlock. Demon! Thank you, Vargas. I'm glad you like it. I'm a demon, guys. Yeah, it's blood in a mug with a straw. Hi, Mike. Welcome. How are you? Welcome to our horror marathon. It's day 1 of 3 weeks, guys. Okay. It's stories like this that makes me so glad I have a box spring mattress. There's someone under the bed. Sometimes the very short ghost stories are the best. And this tale tells the story of a father putting his son to bed. I began tucking him into bed, and he tells me, "Daddy, check for the monsters under my bed." I look underneath for his amusement and see him. Another him? Under the bed, staring back at me, quivering and whispering, "Daddy, there's somebody on my bed." That's good. I like that one. That's an 8 from me. That's a good one. Daddy, there's someone on my bed. That's so creepy. Oh my god, I would cry. Ooh. What if we tried writing a creepypasta in Discord sometime? Like, what does that mean? How does that work, McChungus? Choose your own ending. Goosebump books were the best. I don't remember those. I don't know if I saw them. Growling in the bathroom is indigestion. Wow. What do you guys think of that one? What do you rate it? Someone under the bed. Do you like it? Mo sounds. Oh, the chair. Oh, this story starts friendly enough with a friendly seeming ghost playing with children. But you learn the origins of the ghost and why the ghost. Burke! Shit! God damn it! God damn it! My heart spiked up to 120. Oh my god. Shit. Ah, man. That was a good one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow, Oreos, thank you for the 3 gifted subs. Thank you. Ooh. Oh, that was a good one. Mm-hmm. Yep. If you wrote a scary story, where should you put it in Discord? Anywhere you think would be fitting in Discord. Yeah, we can go in general if you prefer. You can go anywhere. Creative, maybe? Yeah, that was a good one. Did Mo get his new chair yet? No, we haven't ordered it, but we will soon. That was good timing. Orius knows timing. Mm-hmm. No, I just like, since we're just hanging out, I feel like it's just weird to like just have it on when I'm like hanging out. But during like while we're playing games, I'll have it on constantly. But just while we're hanging out and talking, I feel like it's kind of weird to just have it on. I'm just like, you know what I mean? But when we're playing scary games, we'll have it on constantly. That got you too, Ty? Good. I bet that got a few of you guys. Okay, let's read about the chair. When you learn, yeah, the timing was good. When you learn about the origins of the ghost and why the ghost is moving the object around the room, this story gets a lot creepier. When my sister Betsy and I were kids, our family lived for a while in a charming old farmhouse. We loved exploring its dusty corners and climbing the apple tree in the backyard. But our favorite thing was the ghost. We called her Mother because she seemed so sad and nurturing. Some mornings, Betsy and I would wake up, and on each of our nightstands, we'd find a cup that hadn't been there but the night before. Mother had left them there, worried that we'd get thirsty during the night. She just wanted to take care of us. Among the home's original furnishings was an antique wooden chair, which we kept against the back wall of the living room. Whenever we were preoccupied watching TV or playing a game, Mother would inch that chair forward across the room towards us. Sometimes she'd manage to move it all the way to the center of the room. We always felt sad putting it back against the wall. Mother just wanted to be near us. Years later, long after we moved out, I found an old newspaper article about the farmhouse's original occupant, a widow. She'd murdered her 2 children by giving them each a cup of poisoned milk before bed. Then she hung herself. The article included a photo of the farmhouse's living room, with a woman's body hanging from a beam. Beneath her, knocked over, was that old wooden chair, placed exactly in the center of the room. Did it get colder in here, or is it just me? It says that in the story. Ooh. Okay. I have that one a 6. Sounds good. You'll probably write up the story tomorrow. Yeah, do it. That sounds awesome. I'd love to see it. I'd love to read that. You're spooky. I am F. Rogers. That is the goal. I'm also freezing, you guys. I think it's gonna snow here tonight, which is kind of spooky in itself. It was really frosty. We went for a walk earlier today, and it was pretty much in the negatives. It was 0. It was nice, but yeah, it's kind of cold. Don't say snow. You cursed us. Snow. Yeah, it should be, I think. It was very frosty today. It's snowing where you are? I don't think it is here yet, but it will be. It's -3 though. In Canada. Hi, Sherry. Sherry, thank you for the 100 bits. Sherry, what do you have going on for your birthday today, by the way? Any plans? Somebody tells me that wasn't mother. Yeah. Me and my 2-week-old love, me and my 2-week-old love your costume. Hi, Lucas. Oh, you have a 2-week-old. Aww. Hello, hello. Hi, Alex. True, true. Coincidence? I think not, Uber. Same thing. My god. last night I was hanging out like upstairs in my old office in our living room, and Mo was in his office, and I heard a sound. You know that sound when like you step on a creaky floor and it like makes that creak? I like heard a thump towards the front of our house, and then I heard like 2 creaks, and I was like I was so scared. Well, in my head, but really I was just like I just like didn't breathe. But the thing is, when you have a dog who's like really protective like Benji, if he's calm, you feel like an idiot. Because Benji jumps at anything. But the fact that Benji just like woke up, looked around and went back to bed means like it was literally nothing. It was just my house creaking, but I was like I was so scared. Yeah, it's just like creaking of the house, but it scared me. But it didn't scare Benji, so I sucked it up. Not much. You're going to spend time with your family and your boyfriend. Tomorrow's also your mom's birthday. Really? You and your mom almost share a birthday. You're more excited for your mom's birthday. Wait, really? You're more excited for your mom's birthday than yours? It's sweet that you get to spend time with your family and your boyfriend, though, Sherry. Your aunt and you plan on taking her out, but she doesn't know. Aw, that's sweet. That sounds nice. That's awesome. I'm sorry you couldn't get your Switch that you ordered, though. That would have been such a nice birthday present. My spooky friend is taking a hit because I forgot about my license plate renewal. Oh no, Ty! Well, don't worry. I'm sure many others can fill in. Don't worry. You haven't seen snow in 2 years, Jill? Now that is scary. I love snow so much. 3 in the morning, a storm outside, and now this. I'll call it a coincidence. Perfect. Stormy. Your birthday on October 22nd. Nice. The plan was to play Switch games all day. Oh, man. I hope you get it soon. I'm sorry that you have to wait so long. Okay, let's read another story, and then I think soon we're gonna dive into Outlast. Oh god, I'm honestly procrastinating. Outlast is really scary. Your birthday is on Halloween, Welsh. Really? Oh wow. That's cool. And happy birthday, Wayne! Wayne and Sherry, happy birthday! I hope you have a wonderful day. Any plans, Wayne? Okay. This is creepy. There's nothing like the laughter of a baby. Unless it's 1 a.m. and you're home alone. Creepy. Ah. 4 Celsius, nice and chilly. Gonna be a pandemic Halloween. Doesn't change too much for me personally. I'm always just hanging out with you guys on Halloween. Stalling so she doesn't have to play Outlast. Copium. Yup. Hi Zylac, how are you? Can't stick around. But you like the outfit, thank you. Sounds good, Zylac, sounds good. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful day. Okay. Damn it. I'm looking for one more good scary. I remember, did you guys ever hear this story about I remember when I was young, this one spooked me a lot. It was the one here, let me see if I can tell it. Um, no, I don't think I could find it. Oh, this is so creepy, but it's a really long story. Aw, man. Do any of you guys know what I'm talking about? I think apparently according to Creepypasta, the story is called The Olympic Woman. You hear the uneven footsteps first. Drag, click, drag, click. That's how you know she's behind you. That's so creepy. But the story's really long, but it seems really good. Sounds interesting. It sounds scary. Should we read it? I mean, it's not that long. Sure. Let's hear it. Okay. Okay. But you guys, what is creepypasta? I've heard people like mention it a few times. Is it like something in particular, or is it just a compilation of like scary stories? Mo is here. Thank you, Mo, for all your hard work on the alerts. We had some Mo love in chat for all your hard work. Thank you for making beautiful alerts and emotes for us. Thank you for all your work behind the scenes to get us this awesome horror marathon. Hi, honey. Mo is here. Man, the no eyes is just too much. Yeah, everything is going great so far. Ori's just got us really good with 3. Just the 3 bomb. And that alert is really scary, especially timed so well. Damn. We were reading a spooky story. Yeah, everything's good so far. Mo is here. Hi, Nightway. It's just copy and paste of creepy stuff. Okay. Cool. Yeah, let's read it. If Bowser Jr. was behind me right now, scream for sure. Definitely scream. Definitely scream. Glad everyone is having so much fun. I'll be vigorously adjusting alerts behind the scenes throughout tonight. Everything seems pretty good so far, Mo. It's pretty good. You chose great alerts. Also, the fact that I didn't listen to them before today, I don't know what I was thinking. The one where the guy whispers, "I see you," that one was so creepy. Yeah, the eyeless emotes are so terrifying. Hi, Juan. How are you? Hello. Creepypasta play on copy paste refers to horror-related snippets or stories that have been passed around the internet. Okay, cool. Cool. The one that broke my headphones was a bit loud, but it worked. It didn't actually break your headphones. It wasn't that loud. The Limping Woman. Okay, let's read it. It seems pretty creepy. Okay, guys, ready? The Limping Woman. Was it too loud? We'll have to let Mo hear it and he can turn it down if it needs to be turned down. Yike. Okay. You hear the uneven footsteps first. Drag, click. Drag, click. That's how you know she's behind you. The heel is broken off of her left shoe, and she drags it across the ground with every step. A sharp contrast to the steady click of her still intact pump. "Help me," she whispers. It's an urgent, anguished plea. "Please, I'm hurt, help me." Don't turn around. That's when she gets you. Don't run. She still gets you. But this time, she's going to make it hurt. At least that's the rumor, anyway. Every small town has at least one, a local urban legend that everyone knows and swears is true because their sister's best friend's cousin's neighbor's grandson knew a fellow who actually encountered it. Ours was the Limping Woman, so named for her aforementioned gait. You've heard this before? Hi, Zeta, welcome. Oh, you're joking? They weren't that loud? Oh, okay, okay. It was said that she was a teacher at the elementary school some decades before. Young, beautiful, and a victim of a terrible murder. She had been walking home to the house she shared with her parents one night after school when she realized she was being followed. She sped up and so did her pursuer until both were running down this dark country lane with only open farmland on either side. Her heel broke and her ankle snapped and she fell, and her pursuer became her murderer. It was a slow, torturous affair that left her beaten and covered in stab wounds. And when the killer was done, he just left her to bleed out beside the road. She wasn't found until the next morning. And by then, all anyone could do was search for the... What was that? That was so creepy. Where you think you were catching fire subs? That alert is such a strange, creepy sound, Mo. What the heck? Or you think you were gifting 5 subs? I appreciate it. Oh my god. These alerts are so unique. Damn. Okay, I'm scared. This story is scaring me. I'm getting like prickles. Getting scared. Hold on, I need to stop. Oh my god, I did not see that there was an alert going off.
Just doing sound checks over here. Don't mind me.
That scared me. Oh my god. Dude, not looking at chat makes them so much scarier. Oh my god. Okay. She wasn't found until the next morning, and by then all anyone could do was search for the person responsible. While some believe the man was caught and dealt with not long after, others think that he or she is still at large. And the limping woman, as the victim came to be known, won't rest until her killer is caught. Excuse me. I was always skeptical at best of this story. I passed the spot where she was supposed to appear 100 times without incident, as did everyone else I knew. Critizen, thank you so much for that Prime Gaming sub. I appreciate it. Y'all, can we get a QT salute in chat? Critizen, welcome on in. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And Silent, welcome. Guys, I'm telling a story.
Hello. Mandy, you look amazing.
Thank you. Thank you, Silent, for 7 months. Welcome back to the Comfy Cozy Club. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, Silent. I hope you're doing good. And Curtisan, thank you so much for the Prime Gaming sub. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the stream and the Halloween emotes, which we have many of, thanks to Mo. I'm just teasing, Silent. You're good. I'm just teasing. Okay, back to the story. So I'd always pass the spot where she was supposed to appear 100 times without incident, as did everyone else I knew. If a murderous ghost lived there, I was pretty sure I'd have seen her. I said as much to my friend Steffi when she brought up that a friend of a friend of a friend had met the limping woman during lunch at school one day. It's true, she was out on the old highway a couple nights ago and I saw her, she insisted. If she actually saw her, wouldn't she be dead, I asked? I thought you weren't supposed to turn around. Heard her, whatever, you know what I mean. Sure, I said with a roll of my eyes. It always frustrated her that I didn't share her willingness to believe the unbelievable. So how'd she get away? She said the words, of course. Oh, right, the woman's last words. The last words we all somehow know without ever having caught the one person who would have heard them. We know them because the real killer was never caught. He told people who told other people. And we all know how to use them to ward off being killed, I finished for her. She frowned. She loved all things spooky and supernatural, and had spent a long time researching our legends. It's not magic. Oh, this music, though. Where are we? It's not magic. It just reminds her of her own mother, and she gets distracted by her grief and leaves you alone. Okay, I said. Neither of us would win this argument. At 15, this was starting to feel silly. My friend wouldn't let me off so easily, she said. They say she remains because they got the wrong guy and she's angry about it. Like everyone knew, but no one cared because they wanted to blame someone. Don't you feel a little bad for her? She's still waiting for justice. She only goes after people who don't believe in her, you know? Oh, that's a creepy premise. I didn't like the way she said that, like she had an idea forming that I wouldn't approve of. Whatever it is, no. We could go out there, out to the spot she haunts. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Have you gone after dark? No. That's when she's active. Going in during the day doesn't count. We're going tonight. Sorry, I'm skipping the filler stuff because there's like, this is like a whole play. Do you guys like it so far? Should I keep going? I feel like it's gonna get pretty interesting. I don't think this is a story I was thinking of, but it seems interesting. Okay, so they agreed they would go. At 7, we met up on our bikes in front of my neighborhood. Her parents thought she was doing a project at my house. Mine thought I was at hers. We had 2 hours to go. We pedaled hard and fast, leaving behind the glow from windows and street lamps until the darkness swallowed up the world around us. With only moonlight to guide us, we wove our way across the town and passed into the outskirts. It was not hard to feel entirely exposed out on that old road. There were flat fields rolled off into the distance on either side. There was a barn or a farmhouse occasionally, but otherwise it was just us and our bikes. Up ahead, see the cross? That's a marker for her. Are you scared? No. I was nervous, but who wouldn't be when you're outside after dark? Remember, if you turn around, she gets you. If you try to run, she makes it worse. Just stand still when she's close by and say the words. That's so scary. Okay, guys, remember what to do. She spoke so seriously that I had to stifle a giggle. It was ridiculous. I kept trying to tell that to the butterflies stirring in my stomach, but it didn't do much good. We climbed off our bikes and set them on their kickstand. Let's get this over with. We walked up to where the cross was placed and paused. My friend's fear was starting to have an effect on me, but I was brave. We crept along the roadside, careful to keep our eyes pointed straight ahead. My friend reminded me in a trembling whisper that looking anywhere else could lead to trouble. A minute or two passed. It couldn't have been much longer despite feeling like it, and nothing happened. My fear began to ebb, replaced by an admittedly relieved giddiness that I had been right, and I almost turned to my friend to say I told you so. And then I realized how quiet it was. All the insects that had been singing loudly when we arrived had gone silent. There were no distant calls from night birds, no breeze pressing over us, nothing. Just the sound of our own breathing. To my surprise, she sighed, disappointed. I wondered if she realized how quiet everything had become. I wanted to ask her, but the question was like a knot in my throat I couldn't untangle. Behind us, grass rustled, followed by the crunch of loose gravel underfoot, like someone was pulling themselves slowly out of the field and onto the road. Drag, click, drag, click. Every hair on my body stood up at once. Rena, I hadn't realized that my grip on my friend's hand had tightened so much I could feel her eyes on me. Somewhere over my shoulder, a woman started to sob softly. Help me, she cried plaintively. She's coming, I managed to whisper. Instead of being scared, my friend snorted. Really funny, I get it, okay? She's just made up, I'm convinced now. You don't have to rub it in. Drag, click, drag, click. The unmistakable sound of someone inching towards us slowly, painfully. I'm scared. Crying out with each step. Please, she begged. I'm hurt, and he's still out there. And she's coming. There must have been something in my voice, a tightness that only true terror could cause, that convinced my friend that I wasn't just pretending. She grabbed my arm. She only goes after people who don't believe, she said. That must be why. What do I do? The words. You have to say the words. Drag, click, drag, click. The legend says you'd hear her uneven footsteps and be forced to listen to her pleas, but no one ever mentioned the smell. The stench of rot and earth and blood oozed through the air, slowly surrounding me and wrapping itself around me like tentacles, smothering me. I gagged and pressed my free hand over my mouth and shook my head, trying to clear it. My friend was grabbing my arm, but I could barely hear her. I leaned heavily on my friend. I heard her scream, say the words. Drag, click, drag, click. The limping woman was so close behind us now that I could feel the chill radiating off her. The words, I had to say the words. It just reminds her of her own mother. She gets distracted by her grief and leaves you alone. Stop. Her mother, the words remind her of her mother, the limping woman's last words. Please. My mother's waiting for me. The footsteps stopped and were replaced by a high-pitched, heart-wrenching keen. Is that a scream? From somewhere off in the night, a dog started to howl. Insects began to sing again. The wind whistled across the field. Sounds of normalcy, of life. The limping woman continued to screech while I found my legs again. And with my friend in tow, we got back to our bikes. I never once looked up from the ground. The only thing I saw as we left was a pair of feet in torn stockings and pumps. The heel of one, which was missing. We didn't stop until we made it back to my house. My friend claims she didn't hear or see anything that night, but she believes that I did. She believes that I encountered the limping woman. I tried to come up with some kind of rationalization for it, but when I think back to the footsteps and the sobs and that final scream, there's only one explanation. I too now believe in the limping woman. Okay, rate it. Too much filler. Did you guys like this story? Yes or no? What would you rate it? I think that was meh. The premise is cool, like the sound of like limping as being something creepy, but yeah. Stall tactic. We're reading scary stories. Wow. Wow. You were zoned out. Okay, was I the only one who was listening to the story? Well, I guess I read it from only myself. It wasn't the best story. You were listening? Okay. You thought it was Luigi's Mansion story? Luigi's Mansion story? You have ADHD. Okay, look, guys. Times have changed. People don't like long stories anymore. I wasn't gonna read it, but you guys said sure. As Vicky is okay. Well, do you guys want to play Outlast now? It's almost 1 a.m.
Your plan to delay the game start to avoid being scared is not gonna work, Mandy.
Or is thank you for the 3,000 bits. Good God. Oh my God, that alert. Oh my God. Woo. That alert is terrifying. Damn. What was scary was you saying she was behind and then some music played out of nowhere and then you looked back. Nice, Christian. Love that. That's awesome. It's 10 a.m. for you. Really? It's only 1 a.m. for, well, 12:30 a.m. for me. You're about to go to sleep. You're not trying to get scared. Well, this is a horror marathon, so you're definitely gonna get scared. I'm so sorry to say. Yeah, Benji, I think it's these. I don't think he wants to be around me. Outlast, so that alert is crazy. Oh my God. Have any of you guys ever played Outlast? We have a bunch of other games planned, and I have some backup games just in case Outlast is like too scary or something. But are you excited for Outlast? Have you played it? Have you watched it? That scared you? Oh, Outlast scared you. Outlast is one of the scariest games of all time. Yeah, Outlast is really scary. I remember Mo and his brother started playing it like a few years ago, and I was with them and I couldn't watch. I like went to sleep. You played it a long time ago? It scared you? You love horror? Oh my god. You haven't seen Benji in a while, is he good? Yeah, he's good. He's just upstairs. I think my outfit is scaring him, so he hasn't come down today. Yeah, he's having a bad night. He's sleeping under Mo's desk. Aww. Aw, thank you, Engine Dragon. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad. Okay. Okay. Finish my coffee. That scariest sound. Coffee's out. Not Mo Benji. It's so cute. No Benji love, right? It should randomly drop something from the loft area. Oh my god, I would simply pass away. I would simply cease to exist if he did that. God, I never thought about how doing a horror marathon in this new setup is so much like less secure feeling. Like if you're in a closed room, you feel so much more like safe. This is like a giant room with like a door behind me, and like stairs upstairs, and like a loft above me. Man, not cozy for a horror game. At least I can always check the camera to see that there's nothing behind me. Now you're out in the open. Exactly. Right, Silver? I know. Oh my god. Oh, really, Mike? Yeah, they're cool, hey? I like them too. Empty mug is a true horror, yeah. I was thinking that you're alone and Mo's upstairs. Yeah, you guys, I'm really gonna try hard to convince Mo to come join us for like a couple hours one day during the marathon. I think it'd be really fun. So if he's up for it sometime, I think we'll convince him. I think it'd be really, really fun. Oh no, there's something behind you and it's invisible. Well then, looking wouldn't change anything either. How much to have alerts that are silent but act ghostly? Figures standing behind Mandy on the camera. What? That's so creepy. Oh my god. You have one of your cats in your office with you? She's laying on a blanket? Aw, that's so cozy. You're totally safe. That's awesome. The dark part behind the couch is bothering you. Does it make it worse if I tell you that that's a door to the basement? Chaotic! Thank you so much! Oh my god.
Mandy. You look spooky. Nice
Thank
horns.
you. Thank you, Chaotic. You guys, can we get a QT salute in chat? Chaotic has been a QT for 1 year. Welcome back to the comfiest, coziest stream on Twitch. Welcome back to the fam, Chaotic. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I don't know why, but I almost called you Chaotic Monkey. I don't have a clue why. I'm so sorry. Chaotic, thank you so much. Oh my god, that deviant QT salute with the no eyes. Okay. Okay, guys. You ready? I want to hear some enthusiasm, so I have the desire to actually pick up this game. Do you guys want to watch Outlast? Are you interested? Are you excited? Are you scared? Because I'm scared and I'm not feeling brave yet. My bravery is non-existent today. I couldn't even open the game to like go adjust settings before the stream started. I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to open the game. Thank you, Maddie, for the energy. I appreciate it. Did I ever sleep? Yes, I do. After stream. Play PT. Apparently you can't. I would like to, actually. Okay. You're not scared, Diddy? Diddy, what you're saying is that you won't get scared at all during this horror marathon? I guess we have a challenge, don't we? The basement. Don't worry, the door's locked. You didn't realize Mo had been on stream. You missed his birthday stream. Yeah, it was so much fun. Yeah, you should check out the VOD. Thank you, Mallow. We have coffee. Yes, I just need some water before we start, but I'll leave it on the screen. Okay, goodbye, Mercurial. Thank you so much for hanging out. Okay, good luck with work. Thank you so much for being here. Will you play Completely Blind? Yeah, I've never played Outlast before. You can get scared, but at the same time, you're brave. Aw. Who decided on this game as the first game of the marathon? Well, yeah, we, like Mo said, we wanted to start off with a bang. Like, there's so many games we could play, but I wanted it to be something that's like really scary that would make you guys excited and have fun, even though I'm not feeling brave. So we're like, okay, what's the scariest game that I feel like I could play? And we chose Outlast. But other games we're thinking of playing: Alien, maybe Layers of Fear too. I don't know if it's any good. Alien Isolation. What else will we be thinking of? We have a huge list. Dark Pictures anthology games. Maybe Visage if I'm feeling brave. Yeah, anyway. We have a huge list of stuff. The storyline of this is good, is it? I do really like that scary games have a good story a lot of times. Okay, let's do this. Let's play Outlast. Visage is the single scariest game of all time. It looks very terrifying. I don't know. We might play it this marathon. It's depending on how brave I feel. I don't know if I'll last very long, but we could.